tread lightly, keep it safe, play hard.
Hi, this is Billy from the Gun Emporium at Tullamarine. This is the 2013 SHOT Expo, and as you can see, it's jam-packed. This just goes to show how healthy our industry is by looking at all the numbers that are turning out. It's only halfway through Saturday, and as you can see, it's been flat out all morning. It's been excellent.
In 2013, some of the special features that we've had is the SSAA working gun dogs demonstration, held twice a day. It's outside. It's a great demonstration. Those dogs are so well trained. The Expo has increased in size by over 40% in 2013 with a much larger range of exhibitors. The pistol range, the archery range, and the SSAA indoor shooting range. There's some great things for everyone to see, firearms, gear, and it's really encouraging to see everyone in the industry supporting their association and their event.
Front side,
Yes.
there, got to be lined up, top of that, with there, in the middle.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Zubair Barry from Kesler Knives Australia, and it's been a massive event. There's so many exhibitors. We certainly got our entire range of knives here with a lot more. Good to see the show growing and keep it going.
Sean O'Donnell from Lightforce Australia. It's been one of the major shows that Lightforce attend for the year is this particular show. It's a great opportunity to get in front of the user community, particularly the sporting lights and the hunting lights, and be able to talk about the various performance of our products and the new products that we've brought to the market. This year we've got a brand new exhibition that we've put together. We've brought all our rifle scope and set them up on dummy rifles so that people can actually pick up the scopes and handle them. They're not behind a glass case. They're there where people can touch them, pick them up, look at the different reticles, the different options that we've got. We've also got our technical team here from the firearm side of the business, and they're giving expert guidance on the application of the products, talking about the general usage and really what's best for each individual customer.
I'm Bella from Milwaukee Power Tools, Australia. I'm product manager for the M12 cordless heated jackets. So we've got them in camouflage, high visibility, red, black, camo. They've been really successful. They run on the same battery platform as our power tools. It's been a great day for us, a lot of interest.
Robert Borsak representing the Shooters and Fishers Party. We're talking to people about how important it is for us to have very strong controls around representation of ourselves, shooters, fishers, all outdoor people, especially four-wheel drivers, not only in Victoria and New South Wales, but obviously federally.
At the SHOT Expo, it gives us a good gauge of what sort of hunting people are looking for. At the Gun Emporium, we're a good all-rounder, so it's a good way to indicate what to look for our new range as well, talk to people, and it's great exposure for the industry.
Hi, I'm Troy Hogarth. We're here at SHOT Expo 2013. Large amount of interest, a number of people coming in to find out about the new changes to the legislation for hunting on public lands. A lot of those areas are harvest areas for pine plantations. They have significant tracks through them. A number of areas can be accessed by four-wheel drives. State forests encourage the use of four-wheel drives for responsible driving. Registered vehicles are encouraged to be used, and there's no unregistered vehicle use for ATVs, motorbikes, etc.
Awesome day for hunting, shooting, all things outdoors.
The SSAA here in Victoria are doing a fantastic job.
The demographic for the Sporting Shooters Expo is perfect for us. A lot of four-wheel drivers, campers.
I'd like to congratulate the event management here, who put on an excellent show.
It's been a terrific event over the last 2 days.
We thank 4 Wheel Drive TV for being here and covering the show.
And it shows like this that we see just how many people support our industry, our recreation and our lifestyle.
The next SSAA SHOT Expo will be held in Sydney, August 2014 at Homebush, and back in Melbourne again in 2015 in May. And it's a great weekend for the whole family. If you need to find more out about the Expo, go to www.shotexpo.com.au.
Welcome to highlights of round 1 of Dirt Wars. Held at the Loveday 4x4 Adventure Park in South Australia, the Dirt Wars competition sees the rebirth of Tony Waitley's premier events as a full-on 4x4 series with 3 hard and fast rounds. Events at the Loveday 4x4 Adventure Park kicked off 8 years ago with the now legendary Riverland 4x4 Challenge. A few years later, Mud Dust and Music picked up as a precursor of the Riverland Challenge and gave the rapidly expanding SA comp scene another weekend of well planned out 4x4 motorsport. But 2013 brought a third event midway through the year, with all 3 now being run as rounds under the Dirt Wars banner. As we finish up these highlights from round 1 of Dirt Wars, I'd like to thank Ali from SA for the footage, and Tony Waitley for single-handedly keeping the 4x4 motorsport scene in South Australia alive and healthy. Stay tuned though, as highlights from round 2 of Dirt Wars will feature in a few short minutes right here on your favourite 4-wheel drive TV. You may or may not know that I currently produce 3 different TV shows, all relating to 4-wheel driving.
Hello, I'm Simon Christie and welcome to another big episode of 4-wheel drive TV. Well, viewers, welcome back and thank you for tuning in to your 4x4. Welcome to Simon Christie's 4-wheel drive pro tips and welcome to Holden Country.
And across each program, we've been driving, testing and modifying our 2 new Colorados. Our Red Rocket is a Colorado crew cab with all the top quality accessories, and it certainly looks as good as it drives. Our Colorado 7 is also coming along nicely as a well kitted out tourer, but there are still a few items to go. Whilst both vehicles are essentially identical from the B-pillar forward, and the rear differential and axle assembly are the same, the Colorado 7 does feature a 5-link coil rear end that provides more comfort and articulation when compared to the load-carrying leaf spring design of the Colorado Ute. Both vehicles are proving to be capable and reliable tourers. We've done quite a few trips in them and can't wait for the next one.
Holden's toughest 4x4 ever has arrived. Introducing the all-new Holden Colorado 7. It comes with 7 seats as standard and it's loaded with serious off-road grunt. You'll get 3-ton towing and the awesome 470 Newton-metre Duramax diesel engine, plus an impressive wading depth and hill descent control, all for the hardcore adventurer. The all-new Holden Colorado 7 is here. Take it off-road at your Holden dealer today.
Now, who doesn't want more power? And I bet that most of you with diesels have your hands in the air. DP Chip is not a snack food, it's the real deal, and simply modifies the engine's fuel injection parameters to increase performance to a measurable difference of up to 35% more power and torque and up to 10% better economy. DP Chip, the only diesel power chip with a 5-year warranty, 24/7 tech support and user adjustability. For more information on DP Chip Diesel Power, call 02 4877 1022 or visit dpchip.com.
Got a ute? Need more space? Need it to be safe and secure? And of course stylish? Then look no further than Carry Boy. Designed with the true lines of your vehicle in mind and the ultimate in functionality, a Carry Boy canopy will transform the look and performance of your utility. For more information on why Carry Boy are the world leaders in canopy design, durability and practicality, visit carryboy.com.au.
Hi, I'm Dave from High Performance Diesel in Adelaide, and today I'd like to talk about intercoolers. We just removed the intercooler from Simon's vehicle, which is a standard fitment front mount intercooler here, which is a factory tube and fin style intercooler with an internal fin in it. It's a laser welded tube, which is really lightweight. The nature of this core, because it's so thin in construction, it's damaged really easily by stones or any debris hitting the front of the vehicle. In an off-road situation, you can see clearly here the dents in the tubes, and really they're caused by a very minor hit. It's quite efficient, but it's really fragile and prone to damage. That's why we recommend going with a bar and plate style core. The intercooler construction is a tube and fin core with a plastic tank, which is actually crimped on a header plate here. It has rubber O-ring in there, but after long periods of vibration and off-road use, that seal will actually fail. You'll see evidence of oil leaking out of the corners, in along the tube to header joint, and that's why these things aren't, good in an off-road situation or for reliability or for strength. Also with the pipe work, you can see here it's all rubber hoses, and some of the issues we found with them don't even have a normal style hose clamp on them, so you can't even remove or repair it. You have to actually cut it off or buy a whole new unit to repair a hose if it blows off or anything like that. Automatically, the evidence now of the intercooler pipes leaking only after a few thousand kilometres, you can see all residue coming out of the intercooler pipe from this crimped style clamp. You can see here and running down the pipes, which means that's actually leaking, and no way of retensioning this pipe. So the only way to do it would be cut that clamp off and start again, or repair it with a new piece direct from Holden. An intercooler is actually a heat exchanger which exchanges air from the turbocharger, which comes out of the turbo at approximately 150 degrees, passes through the intercooler, and air passing through the intercooler transmits the heat from the inside of the intercooler to the outside, and then the air flowing over the outside then obviously transmits it through into the air. So you're cooling the charge by hot air entering here, air flowing over it, and then the cool air exiting out the other side of the intercooler. Now the whole idea of an intercooler is to cool the charge down. And by cooling the charge down, you're actually creating more air, more denser air. So when you talk about your air-fuel ratios on a vehicle, is how many parts of air to parts of fuel. So if you have an air-fuel ratio of 19:1, which is about optimum range for efficiency, power and torque, and then you fit a larger intercooler, which then cools the charge down even further, then what you'll get coming out the other end, it'll be a cooler, denser air, and you'll actually have an air-fuel ratio of 25:1 or 26:1, which is a lot leaner mixture. When we talk about adding more fuel, we're only adding more fuel to bring the air-fuel ratio back to the correct mixture. Once the correct mixture is achieved, that's where you want to stay, around about 19 or 20:1. By doing that, you're creating more power and more torque, which then you can use a less throttle position to maintain road speed, which gives you a lot better economy. In order to make an intercooler more efficient and more reliable, what you actually do, you increase the size of the intercooler and you change the construction to a fully welded construction with a lot larger core, which gives you a lot larger surface area, which then gives you better performance. So by making a larger intercooler, obviously you can only make it fit in the vehicle that you have, so each individual kit from HPD is actually made vehicle specific. It's actually not an off-the-shelf unit that just you can make together. It's actually built for that vehicle. And the outlets and the tanks and the mounting brackets are all designed for direct fitment into that vehicle. HPD uses a bar and plate type core, which is really efficient core. Gives you really good cooling efficiency. And where each individual kit is designed to fit the biggest intercooler you can physically fit in there, so you get the maximum amount of benefits out of installing a new intercooler in your vehicle. It's designed with a fully welded tank construction, like it's fully welded, pressure tested, and all the mounting brackets are all designed to be a direct bolt into your vehicle. It also has, high quality silicon hoses, not rubber hoses like it does on the factory style unit. Right, we use a liner style hose clamp, which has a full liner inside of it, which protects the silicon hoses from being cut. And we also use aluminium mandrel bends, which are free flowing and with a nice roll bead on the end to stop the hoses from blowing off. A normal fitment would probably take between 4 and 6 hours, depending on the vehicle and accessories that you have fitted to the vehicle. Now, some of Simon's vehicles have a winch and bull bars fitted, which make it a little bit longer to fit the intercooler, but generally 4 to 6 hours is about normal time to take. Power gains with an intercooler alone are generally 5 to 10% initially, but when combined with an exhaust or a chip or any sort of engine management, this enables you to correct the air-fuel ratio and give you more bang for your buck. You can actually get up to 20 to 30% more power by fitting the intercooler itself, simply because the intercooler basically will lean out the mixture of the vehicle, and in order to bring the power back up or get the mixtures back to where they should be, you need to add some more fuel, and that's where you get your biggest gains when fitting an intercooler. When you're looking for an intercooler upgrade for your 4x4, make sure you get a good quality unit that's backed by an Australian company that manufactures here in Australia, and make sure you're getting good quality and backup service from these guys as well. And they actually four-wheel drive, and they use intercoolers in their four-wheel driving and their performance gains. A good quality intercooler, when you're looking for one, will have high quality cast end tanks. All the mounting brackets will all be welded. The whole construction will be all fully TIG welded and not a plastic crimped header plate like you see in OEM units. It will have mandrel bent aluminium pipes, it'll have silicon hoses and good quality clamps, and all the fasteners and all the fixings will all be in the kit. It comes with full instructions of how to install the kit and everything you need to make the intercooler fit. So when you fit the intercooler, it makes the engine run far more efficiently and run cooler with cooler engine temperatures. I hope that's helped you to understand intercoolers, and I'm Dave from High Performance Diesel, and I hope your diesel breathes easy.
The next generation of shock absorbers is here. Leading the way in 4x4 suspension development, Old Man Emu introduces the most advanced and finely tuned shock absorber on the market. Nitro Charger Sport incorporates a new valving system that instantly adapts to all terrain for an outstanding smooth ride and phenomenal control. Backed by a 3-year, 60,000 kilometre warranty, you can trust Nitro Charger Sport, built in Australia for Australian conditions.
When the going gets tough, when you're bogged down deep, or when your mates reach out for help, Mean Mother is your first choice for recovery gear and winches. From the Tough as Nails Edge series, built for passionate four-wheel drivers and packed with quality components and features, to the over-engineered Boss series, offering superior reliability, endurance and efficiency under the toughest conditions, Mean Mother has a winch for all applications. Check out meanmother.com.au and explore your limits with a Mean Mother winch, the mother of all winches.
At Terrain Tamer, we've tried to take all the hard work out of four-wheel driving, so you can be an expert as well as an enthusiast. Our parts interpreters talk fluent four-wheel drive because we're talking with 40 years' experience. We've got all the four-wheel drive parts and accessories that you'll ever need, so you can toss them in the back for cheap insurance. When you're miles from the closest mechanic, you'll appreciate that advice. Terrain Tamer, we talk fluent four-wheel drive.
My name's George, this is my 2010 JK Wrangler diesel. Bought it when it was new, clocked up about nearly 90,000 Ks on it. Next trip's up to the high country again, up to Merringtons, Cape York as well. So far, what I've done to it, front and rear bar, snorkel, winch, UHF, muddies, front disconnects, compressor and rear diff lock as well. Future mods, probably redo the suspension slightly higher, get a long range tank, redo the map on the ECU and a roof rack, and that's pretty much it.
To enter the Your Rig competition, simply send an email to me, Simon at 4Drive TV. And each weekly winner takes home an electric blue span set recovery strap, a diesel fuel conditioner and additive from Responsive Engineering, an upper cylinder lubricant, stubby holder and hyper lubricant from Motorcoat, a copy of Wild Deer and Hunting Adventures magazine, a copy of Dirt Comp magazine and 2 copies of Blitz magazine. A Solar Pod Buddy thanks to our friends at Roller Solar, a $100 gift voucher from Ozpig, a stubby holder from Allsat Phones, an AnySharp knife sharpener from Kieslar, a hat and stubby holder thanks to our friends at Superior Engineering, a HEMA Great Desert Tracks Atlas, a Donaldson diesel fuel filtration kit, a 360 gearbox emergency oil pack, a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, a ration of Sanitarium Up and Go, a Carry Boy hat, a stubby of Bundaberg ginger beer, a U-Fix-It windscreen repair kit, an emergency ration of Ocean Delight tuna, a comprehensive recovery kit courtesy of General Motors Holden, a prize pack from ARB including a drink bottle, travel mug, stubby holder and 4B key ring, and it's all securely wrapped up in an ARB cargo gear carry bag.
I'd like to thank Simon Miranda, love the TV show. I'd like to thank all the sponsors for the prizes we got as well, and hope to see you out there on the tracks.
Welcome back to more 4x4 excitement on 4Drive TV with our coverage and highlights of round 2 of Dirt Wars thanks to Ali from South Australia. Well attended and highly respected, this new event and new series is all about the competitors. Tony Waitley, owner of the Loveday 4x4 Adventure Park near Barmah in South Australia, wanted this series to include more feedback, governance and organisation from the competitors themselves. The resultant level of input, responsibility and enjoyment has certainly secured the future of this thriving moto-style 4x4 shootout 3-round series for many years to come. Let's now check out some of the highlights of this round. With rounds 1 and 2 well and truly done earlier this year, round 3 and the Dirt Wars final will have just been completed a few weeks prior to this airing. So if you've loved the high-flying and sometimes upside-down action of these events, then don't miss our full coverage of the huge final and third round of Dirt Wars. You'll see it soon on your favourite four-wheel drive TV.
G'day, my name's Craig, driver of the car. He's my navigator, Matt Danik. Today we're at the Reedy's 4x4 Matakana weekend. It's been a great weekend, the car's done pretty good. It's only a standard patrol. Started its life off as a wagon. We attacked it with a grinder one night at about 10 o'clock at night. Cut the back off, put a 6-point cage in it to meet the CCA rules for these types of events. Some panels missing off the car, trying to keep it low cost. I don't think you really need big dollars to have fun at this type of stuff. A very simple car. We just run a standard 24-volt winch, just put a free spool on it, extended the drum, some rope. We've got a 6-horse Warn motor on it, which we run 24-volt into, which makes it go nice and quick. Helps with a light car, so it pulls pretty quickly. Today's been a great weekend with Clint Reed putting on this event. It's very hard at the moment in Victoria. We haven't got much racing going on. This event's excellent for every car we've had it this weekend, so any car could pretty much enter. It's a team's event, so it's good to get off at least somewhere with a controlled environment where we can do a bit of racing. Ideal property here at Heathcote Raceway to do it. Excellent weekend here. Looking forward to the next one. Can't wait. Clint Reed's put on a great event. Hopefully, I think we're trying in the pipeline maybe another one in 2 to 3 months, which will be the other side of winter, which should be great. Excellent property, thanks to Russell, the owner of the property, Clint Reed for putting on a great event, and looking forward to coming back again. We're allowed to have a stubby yet.